Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Bill from Team Nova, and we're going to be talking about the new Subterror cards. Alright, let's get started. Straight from Konami themselves, a new trap card, two new Horrors of the Deep, and a new member of the Hunters. So, thanks to YuGioH organizations for being the best website out there. Always bringing the good news, the reliable news. Okay, Subterror Behemoth, Ultramaphis, level 12 Earth Pyro type, flip effect monster, 3000 attack, 18,000 defense. So 3000 attack, we know that's good. That's like the standard now. Like, I feel like the standard used to be 25,000, but ever since Dark Destroyer and Blue Eyes and 3000 just, I feel like it's good now. Like, it's really good. Flip, change all other face up monsters on the field to face down defense position. You can only use the effect once per turn. Yep. And then it has the terror effect that they all have. Well, all the behemoths. When a face up monster is flipped face down, you control no face up monsters. You can special summon this card from your hand in defense position. And then the other effect that they all have, you can once per turn you can change the card to face down defense position. So it's pretty good. Like, being able to put monsters face down is good, as like you can see by like Swords of Concealing Light and what's that, Book of Eclipse. Like, you see those being played in side decks. Like, putting cards face down gets rid of them now. Like, a Titanic Galaxy is not Titanic Galaxy face down. Beatrice is not a Beatrice face down. You know? So putting cards face down is very, very good. That's why Book of Moon has been good. But difference between this and Book of Moon, this doesn't target, and this puts all of them face down, including your own, which can be very good to just trigger off the other Subterra's effects. So good card, good card. Level 12 makes it kind of hard to bring out with Nemesis Warrior, but and it's cool that it's a level 12 too. How often do you see level 12 monsters? But it's a good card. This one's also really good. Subterror Nemesis Archer. Level 3 Earth Fairy type effect monster. 16,000 attack, 14,000 defense. It doesn't matter. Its effect makes up for it. At the start of the and it's a level 3, like 16 for a level 3 is not bad. At the start of the damage step, if this card attacks an opponent's face down defense position monster, and you control another Subterror monster, you can shuffle that opponent's monster into the deck. So that's good. Like, most of the time you'll want to like have control of what's face up and face down, kind of like Ghost Tricks. So you can just kind of use her to remove whatever you want, basically. Whatever's face down, which won't be hard for this deck. Like, especially with this card, Ultramaphis. And then if this card in the field is destroyed by battle by card effect and sent to the graveyard, special summon a Subterror monster from your deck in face up or face down defense position. So that's good. That's really good. Float into like a big guy. The only kind of sucky part is like Ultramaphis is 18 defense, so if you summon him off of her, yeah, 18 is not hard to get rid of. Then we have Subterror Behemoth, Stego Kraken, level 5 Earth Sea Serpent type flip effect monster, 16,000 attack, 24,000 defense. See, like, that defense is better. 24 is a little harder. That's the Monarch Prime defense line. Alright, flip. Target set cards on the field equal to the number of Subterror Behemoth monsters you control. Destroy them. So this can destroy your trap card, as you can see down here, which we'll talk about in a second, but that's a good thing. It can remove spells and traps in your opponent's controls. Well, face down spells and traps. And this card, along with like Quaking Mirror Force, along with like Book of Moon, Swords of Concealing Light. Yeah, concealing. It's good. You control two of your Subterror Behemoths, just pop two cards, two face down cards. It's pretty good. And then it has its like family effect, summons when something's flipped face down and you have no other face up, and it can flip itself face down. And then this trap, the thing I like now about spells and traps is that, like, when they're in the grave, they're not bad. Like, that's how you know this game's being power creeped. But that's another topic for another day. But this card's legit. You can banish one Subterror monster from your graveyard. For the rest of your turn, face down monsters you control cannot be destroyed by card effects, and your opponent cannot target them with card effects. So this protects them, it's good. Then, if this card on the field is destroyed by card effect, add a Subterror monster from your deck to your hand. So you already got the Hidden City to add. This also adds when destroyed. So set it and destroy it with the Sea Serpent guy, what's his name? Staggo Kraken, get a search. Or you can just like MST it and get a search. Kinda like Cosmotown. And then in the graveyard, you can banish this card from the graveyard to target one Subterror monster you control, change it to face down defense position. So that's kinda good with like Nemesis Warrior, and the other girl, the Archer. Because like they don't really have the effect to flip themselves face down, especially the Archer. Like if you're about to take like a 3,000 attack from Titanic Galaxy, flip it face down, you don't take damage, and then you summon a behemoth. That's good. It's a good card, and I like how it has 3 effects. I don't really understand the artwork. I think it's the one that banishes. I think it's like trapping something, or maybe it's building a home. I don't know. It's burrowing. So all in all, pretty good cards. I really like how this guy is level 12. Like, that's awesome. How often do you see level 12 monsters? She looks completely awesome, and she has like a little duck friend. And then the other guy looks cool. He looks cool. This archetype kind of reminds me of Monster Hunter. Like, it's pretty close to Monster Hunter. I mean, look at this. Oh, this spiral. Yeah. Get away from me. But it's like Monster Hunter, Earth Edition, or something like that. Alright, guys. Well, let me know what you guys think of this pair archetype. Let me know if you think the support's good. I think the support's good. It's not going to make it see like a ton of meta play. But I think people like the deck, and this only gives it like a higher ceiling. Gives it basically like a good way to take over a field. It gives it its back row removal. It gives it protection. It gives it a floater. That's great. It's good, but I feel like the next wave is really gonna push it. Like, how can I explain it? I think Cosmos had it like Tin Can. Like, right, first it was all about Farm Girl, then it was all about Dark Destroyer, then Tin Can came out, and when it blew up, when Tin Can Call the Hunts blew up, like, even though we had Delta Shuttle, which was like people barely used it, and Sword Trooper. Oh no, that was with Dark Destroyer. Oh yeah, hey, my bad. Point is, Tin Can was the third card. It was the good, like, it's what made Cosmo. So I feel like the next set is gonna really make the deck good. Really gonna make it see some meta play. But as of now, like, it's definitely headed somewhere cool, and I can't wait to see how it'll be played. Especially like with Prediction Princesses. I'm just looking forward to the deck. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Make sure to leave your thoughts down below. And if you like this type of content where I just talk about cards, maybe I can start dueling, start showing some deck profiles. Be sure to hit that subscribe button. Alright guys, have a good one.